Hi everybody, how are you? My lips feel so dry right now. I feel like today has been a whirlwind of a day. This week actually, it's been a lot for me to try to get back into the swing of things now that I am home from vacation. Thriftless February wasn't so great. I feel like I missed all of my goals. I will talk about that at the end of this video. We're gonna run downstairs, we are going to pull some sales, then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna give you a few life updates and some changes to the channel that you're going to be seeing real soon. Let's go pull some sales. Okay, really quickly, we have some sales going out today. I am so grateful. This is an incredible vintage coat that Tina just folded so nicely. It's like a Penny Lane style jacket. It's vintage. I will pop the name of the designer on the screen here so we can leave it pretty and folded. This is a San Diego hat that I got retail arbitrage. It was sold at Free People, listed for $48, took a $38 offer. And then this is the big one of the day that you are all going to see in an upcoming video, as well as that jacket. I bought these at the same store. This I got at Goodwill. It was $15.99, a sealed iPod Classic. I couldn't believe it. So excited about this, but also a little nervous when it comes to electronics. It sold on eBay for $150. I listed it for $199 and got an offer in 24 hours. I was contemplating countering, but I don't want to hold on to this because electronics make me nervous. And I'm just grateful because, yeah, it was like 10 times, sold for about 10 times what I paid. Really exciting. And that is heading out too. Okay, a few eBay sales to mention. I'm so excited about these because I paid full price for these for my daughter and she wore them once to a football game. These are Aerie offline. They're like ribbed shorts and they sold for full price for $38. They are barely shorts. I'm glad she's selling those. I mean, come on. Okay, no, they're very cute. She looked adorable in them, but I'm not sad that she sold them. These are the brand Heroine, Heroine. And these were a D-list relist, Tina, I think
they were,
right?
Yes, because we went through that bin.
Yeah, we went through this bin and they sold for $30. I think I had them listed at like $52, but they had been around for a while, so off they go. American Girl hangers, we did a bundle of these, listed them for $30. I have approximately 300 of these. But these are $38 that we sold for $20. So I'm so excited. And totally no shade to whoever could wear these shorts, because if I could, I would be walking around town in them. I was so happy to get those sales out, especially the iPod and that cool boho jacket. You will see that haul probably on March 1st. But I did want to give you a little bit of a life content update. I have decided to put my Slow Fashion Friday videos to bed for a while. If you'll notice, today is going to be a really fun treasure hunt and we are decluttering today and I will continue to declutter. The Friday was really stressing me out for all the reasons that having a day assigned to the day that I did a declutter in my house, that made it successful. For all those reasons, it's also now really stressing me out. I feel like spring is just a different time in my life. The kids are coming home for spring break. Angelina is graduating. Things just pick up in the spring. And I did over 20 weeks of weekly decluttering with Slow Fashion Friday, and I can't thank you enough for all of your encouragement. Some of you have said that those are your favorite videos, and it honestly held me accountable, and it filled my heart, and I mean that in the most genuine way, to know that it was helping anybody either clean out their own stuff, sell things from their home without having to spend money. It's kind of a crazy time right now. Prices are going up. I feel like the reselling game is becoming more and more challenging, and knowing that my Slow Fashion Friday videos may have helped anybody see what they have in their own home that they can sell before spending money, it makes me really happy. I just found that it was starting to stress me out having that Friday deadline. If you guys do follow my Slow Fashion Friday videos, you know that they were always getting posted sometimes minutes before midnight. I was just getting to the point where I wasn't having fun anymore, and YouTube's supposed to be fun for me. So I decided that while I still have some big projects to do, mainly the basement, my own closet last week, you saw a portion of the clean out if you watched my, I think it was called Closet Chaos video, where I cleared out, I went through 60 dresses and I cleared some stuff out, and then I did a try-on video for my vacation to Mexico, which was really fun. So I'm still going to clear things out. I'm just not going to do it every week, and it's not going to be on Friday. So you will definitely see this content sprinkled in throughout the week alongside my thrift videos and stuff like that. I just want to do it at my own pace. I think I will enjoy enjoy it more. And I've gotten so much done that I don't have that same sense of urgency, but knowing that I'm going to continue to do those videos will definitely help keep me accountable. I still have some renovations planned for the house. We're gonna get a new island in the kitchen, new floors throughout the house. So I do need to stay on top of my projects as far as getting the clutter out before I do any home renovations. So I just wanted to share that with you. Slow Fashion Friday is not going to happen on Fridays anymore. They're going to be sprinkled throughout, and I'm probably going to do maybe 2 declutter videos a month, maybe even just 1. My goal is to be through the entire house by the end of summer. I know I had originally said the end of March. That's not happening. So I'm just reevaluating, letting go, and moving on to what's next. So today's video is going to be really fun because I am taking you around my house and we are going to find things hiding in plain sight to sell. So instead of taking one part of the house and decluttering, having like a before and after, we're just going to take the camera and we are going to run around and find things that are worth money, and we will run comps and see what things are worth. This is just another exercise to illustrate that so many of us have stuff in our homes that we're not using that's worth money. Some of the stuff loses value as time goes on instead of gains value. So I think it's really important to find some of those things and sell them while you can get some money. So some of this stuff I recorded a couple days ago and I'm filming this now. So I know some of the stuff that we will be looking at, but I haven't run comps yet on anything. I hope you guys will stay along for the ride. Sorry this was such a little chatty interim here, but I just wanted to give you a heads up on what was going to be happening on the channel. Also, regarding Thriftless February, we will talk about that at the end of the video. I would say this has been my least successful Thriftless February, not because I've thrifted. I have thrifted a couple times, mostly because of time constraints and because I was away and I had to take the opportunity while I could to get some inventory. I will not be hitting my sales goals. I will not be hitting my relist goals. I feel like I just wasn't in it this year. And this is probably the first year that I have felt just out of sorts with it. I think my priorities were in other places. Tina and I continue to go through bins. Let me know if you like when we go through bins and I show you like what's listed, what's not listed, what we're donating, what we're relisting. Sometimes I feel like it's tedious to watch, but it's been such a good exercise for us. I just realized it's going to take a lot longer than February to get this done, but a lot going on. Let's get into the fun part of this video and go around this house and see what we can sell. If you're interested in staying along, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for those of you who continue to support my mission here. This is a room that I'm worried is going to be quite a challenge because I have spent some time decluttering this area. One of the things that I want to do in a future video is declutter this bookshelf. I have been getting rid of stuff slowly, but I definitely think there are things here that I am willing to part with. I just want to take a quick break to thank today's sponsor. Vendoo is sponsoring today's video. Vendoo is a cross-listing service that allows you to cross-post your items to multiple marketplaces. My 2 main marketplaces are Poshmark and eBay. This has been the worst month on Poshmark that I can remember. I think I had 12 or 13 no sales days. That's almost half of my month. For a lot of people at the hobbyist level, that might be very average, but for somebody who's doing this full time and listing hundreds of items in a month, it's a really big deal. And so I am so grateful on months like February that I have my items on multiple platforms. eBay has really stepped up for me this month. I think this is about the closest my sales have been ever between the 2 platforms. This is crazy to me. So yeah, there were 12 days that I had no sales in the month of February on Poshmark. My sales total, $1,572. These are my eBay numbers, $1,566. I'm filming this on February 29th. So unless sales come in tonight, these are going to be my stats. I never thought I would see the day that eBay and Poshmark came within $7 of each other. It blows my mind. And if you look at this chart right here, this tracks the past 12 months. This is Poshmark analytic, but February of this year is so much less than any other month in the past 12 months. You can really see what a sad state Poshmark is in. And if I didn't have Vendoo, I know I wouldn't be cross-listing. And so I am so grateful that eBay has brought in just as much money as Poshmark this month. If you'd like to give Vendoo a try, be sure to click the link in my description. You'll save 25% off your first month of service. I was obsessed with these bowls and I would buy them one at a time for like $25 a piece when I was growing this collection. I ended up finding these thrifted and they're really pretty. I love the shape of them, but I haven't been using them very much. These are from the same brand, and these are the ones that I purchased specifically for my collection. But I have 2, and 2 more is 4. There's 4 of these. What do you think, Lumpy? I do like these. Actually, in here, oh, I have something that I think would be good. Look at all this stuff in here. I keep my candles in here. This is a tea set that was given to Angelina when she was little that she never uses. We could run comps on this. It's an Alice in Wonderland set. Look, she's got all of the pieces. All right, I decided to go for the Alice in Wonderland. I spoke with Angelina. I think she's okay with me letting go of some of this. I didn't even realize that we had these coffee mugs, and they are just so cool. I have all the original boxes for everything, and honestly, this was just taking up so much space. I have the mugs in the original box here, and actually, as I was pulling stuff out, a couple of the mugs fell over. The longer I hold on to these, I feel like the stronger my chances are that something's going to break. I have the creamer, I have the sugar, the teacups, and this is the actual teapot. So this is from Cardew Design. And yeah, like I said, I have all the original boxes, I guess, except for the plates. So it should be interesting to see what I can get for this. Okay, on to the next room. Okay, this is our dining room, and it's Jay's little tiki heaven over here. So obviously I'm not selling any of Jay's tiki mugs. All right, one of the things that I've been holding on to for a while are some of these items from the Travelers Company. I purchased a bunch of these in Japan, but I wasn't sure just how many things I was going to keep. And in the end, I feel like I was super excessive with the stuff that I bought. So this is an example of a Starbucks Reserve Traveler's passport size notebook that I can probably sell for $60. I probably paid about $40. Honey, why are you so interested in this stuff? So I want to go through this bag and see what I have, see what I want to sell. I have given some thought to selling this stuff, which is why I think I had it in this bag. But now we've been back from Japan since September, and I haven't listed it. So let's go through and we'll look at all the comps on these items. And oh, this is going to be worth a lot. I'm not missing any of these. In fact, I have a lot of duplicates of these, and I haven't even worked on the stuff that I decided to keep. That is my contribution from the dining room, Lumpy. So for those of you who don't know, the Travelers Company is a company that produces stationery products. Mainly they have these travel notebooks. This is a passport size. They also have one in this taller size here. They also have a store exclusive collection at Starbucks Reserve in Japan. So it is a highly collectible series. So when I was in Japan, of course, I went there and I bought just way too much, more than I needed. I was buying for a couple of friends. I was buying with like a scarcity mentality, like, oh, I'm never going to be back to Japan. I should get all these things. And as it turns out, I just haven't used half of these. All of these items that are in front of me here are all duplicates. I have all these, most of these things upstairs with my stationery and fountain pen collection. I'm going to go through some of the prices here with you. This is the passport size in a camel. So here are some of the sold listings on this. You'll notice that most of these are coming from Japan. So I think people know that these are highly sought after. They purchase them in Japan, they up the price, and they sell it to people in the United States. So I have all 3 of these items. You'll notice as I go through that a lot of these things are sold in lots and there are different combinations. So this particular one has this little coffee notebook insert that goes inside of the leather binder. And then it has the copper Sakura tag that attaches to this little elastic. It's like a little decorative thing. And the Sakura is a Starbucks Reserve exclusive. I also have another brass tag, and this one is from Tokyo Station. So this is not a Starbucks exclusive, but it is a Japan exclusive, I believe. Then I have these like pewter charms. It's supposed to be a bag of coffee. I bought that. I got it home. I was like, that doesn't really do anything for me. This is a brass clip for your pages, and that is the building. That's very cool. I like these clips because they're good at holding my pages down. This is also a leather folder that I purchased at Tokyo Station. This is a brass pen. I thought it may be a fountain pen, and honestly, I was so irresponsible when I was shopping there. It's a ballpoint pen. I'm never going to use it. So I'm looking at some of the prices here, and I've estimated that all of these things that I have together, the inserts, I have rolls of stickers, I have, this sticker package, people really like to, it just depends on how I want to sell it, but I'm estimating that all the stuff that I have here should sell between $250 and $300 all in. Like here, it looks like they have washi tape, the passport book, the clip, and that looks like a tag, a brass tag. Yeah, you can see all this. Just the notebook alone, I see here sold for $70, $78, and $77. So I would say $75 pretty confidently. So I noticed that this particular seller sold things individually. If you click on the listing, you can see like they're selling the brass clip for $16.80. They're selling the brass mug for $25.50. Those charms go for a lot, and the Sakura one does as well. Oh, the brass ballpoint pen, what are they selling it for? $45. So these are not the sold comps. So I just want to show you that this is what they're listed for. Oh, this is the brass pen. So this must have sold for that $45. This is a used brass pen for $30. So that gives you an idea. These are modular books. They're empty on the inside, and then you can slip in different notebook pages. And so they have all the coffee theme. This is a really cool little journal. They have these little cards when you purchase a coffee at a Starbucks Reserve. It has like a card with the type of coffee that you're drinking, where it's from, and a write-up, you know, the different flavors that are in that. And then these have little pockets inside, and you can slip your coffee card in there and then take some notes on it. We got back from Japan like September 2nd or 3rd, and that is right when I kicked off my decluttering purge. These have been sitting here. I haven't even used the duplicates of these that I had put aside for myself. I also have an envelope that I'm sending to a friend, and I have all these. So let's get these listed. That's between $250 and $300 is my estimate. Yeah, and it would be great because they're all new with tag. They'll be simple to list and very easy to ship. So I got to get on that. Okay, in this room, I have boxes for my pens in here. I should probably choose a box to sell. Do you have to go potty? We might have to take a break. I bought these glasses for myself. These are Tory Burch. I actually saw Savannah, Street Savvy, buy these, and I literally had to have them. I love them, but I haven't worn them in a while, so I could probably find a case for those. All right, I think I need to bring my guy outside. And what are these? No, I don't think these are anything. Let's see if I can sell these. I really haven't worn them in a while. I feel like I wear my my Ray-Bans. I bought some Yves Saint Laurent ones for, I don't know if it was Christmas or whatever, but I just don't wear these Tory Burch anymore. So that will count for my living room. Oh my gosh, this is already adding up so quickly. This is an old Fitbit, and I am certain that this works. I had lost it, and then I replaced it with the one that I currently have. So I was going to give this to my mom, and then she bought an an Apple Watch. So maybe I will look up comps on this. That would be a good thing to sell. So I'm pretty sure that this is the Fitbit Versa 3. I now have the Fitbit Charge. That's like the new one that I have. So $39, that's the black model. This is my model right here. $89, but that's brand new. I'm thinking I'm gonna be more around this area, $49. I just wanna plug it in, charge it up, make sure it's all good, clear out any information, all that stuff. There's one for $59. I do have the charge, so I think that will help. I don't know, maybe 50 or 60, 110, but that's brand new. That's brand new. 59. I feel like this is about where I will land. So not bad. All right, I ended up kind of cutting my little treasure hunt short because I was finding some really great stuff. I didn't want this video to be too long, and I wanted to give a quick recap of Thriftless February. When I added up all of the things, about $250 in stationery supplies from the Traveler's Notebook Company, all the exclusive stuff that I bought at that Japan Starbucks Reserve. That was about $250. The sunglasses from Tory Burch, I estimate will be about $75. The Alice in Wonderland tea set, that was like a little gold mine. That could go anywhere between like $150 to $200, depending on how I break up the set or if I sell it as a whole, but I have most of the original packaging for that, and some of the comps were really promising. And then lastly, the little Fitbit, the Fitbit Versa, looks like I can get about $50 to $60 for it. So in total, with just those items that I found in just a few rooms, it's about $500. So it's amazing to me. That was all unscripted. I just went from room to room, kind of poked in some cabinets. I did a few rooms on this floor. Maybe next time I do it, I will go upstairs and we'll go in my bedroom and the kids' room and see what we can find there. There's still so much more to declutter, as I shared earlier, but I'm just gonna go at my own pace. I feel like I'm at a bit of a crossroads with my Poshmark business, with the sales being so slow, and I feel like I'm in a little bit of a YouTube slump because I was so motivated with Slow Fashion Friday, and I feel like I need something new and different right now. So I think for a while I'm gonna go back to hauls, and then we'll see if anything exciting kind of pushes me in a new direction, because I like to keep it fresh here. As far as Thriftless February goes, it was just a very weak month. I think being away on vacation really messed with my head and my organization. I was gone for 7 days right in the middle of the month. My sales were so low, I can't even believe where my numbers are. The last time my numbers were this low was last March and February, and those were the months my dad was sick and I lost my dad in March. I never thought that a year later my numbers would be so much lower than the lowest month that I had last year. But in fact, here we are. By the end of the night, realistically, if I got one more sale on eBay, eBay would beat Poshmark in 5.5 years. As a reseller, this has never happened. So it's really interesting. It's a little scary to see how slow things are on Poshmark. I really feel like I need to reassess where my business is. I need to continue to go through bins with Tina, declutter stuff that is just not gonna sell anymore. Some of the stuff we're pulling out of the bins are things that I just would never, ever pick up now. I ended up pulling stuff out of bins to donate probably 10 or 15 items that I didn't even want to do on Whatnot. I was just like, just get rid of that. And it's not because they were damaged. It was just like that bad. I just didn't want to sell it. I have about 30 items that I'm looking at right now that are pulled from my next Whatnot show, which will probably be in a couple of weeks. And then of course I've delisted and relisted stuff. I only sold 46 items this month on Poshmark. I usually sell between 100 and 150. I can't get my head around it. So please share in the comments how your month went on Poshmark, on eBay. Tell me this is your best month ever and that this is just a weird month for me, because I'm freaking out a little bit because I just don't know. Is this like the end of reselling? I know it's not. I'm being dramatic. But the numbers really freaked me out this month. So 1,572 on Poshmark, 1,566 on eBay. Then I had one Whatnot show and it was $444. So we're talking like $3,500 all in for the month for me in reselling. I do make about the same, if not more, every month now on YouTube, between YouTube AdSense, Google AdSense, and the partnerships that I have and some affiliate stuff that I do. So I'm about 50-50 now. So thankfully for me, my YouTube side of things helps me. But if I was just doing this just with reselling, I would be freaking out right now. I hope things are going a little bit better for you. Please let me know. And yeah, I did not hit any of my goals for Thriftless February. My hope was to delist and relist like almost my entire closet. Still at 1,500 items live in my Poshmark closet. I seem to just keep adding to stuff as I go through my house, and I do continue to thrift because I need new inventory. It's usually my new stuff that is selling because I'm just shopping differently now than I was 4 years ago, and I'm getting inventory that I know people are excited about. In fact, the iPod that sold and that boho vintage tapestry jacket that sold. I haven't even shown you that haul. That's going to be my next haul. But I find stuff that I think is more exciting when I'm out there now, which is why I continue to thrift even though I have stuff. But I just wanted to give you a little recap. I am looking forward to March. I have a really fun Goodwill haul for you that will be out next. I still plan on doing some how-to videos and some more educational videos for you. Let me know in the comments if there is a style video you would like to see from me. And thank you again for your continued support here on the channel. This channel means a real lot to me. And everybody who leaves nice comments or just watches, it really makes a difference. So thank you so much. That's all for today. I'm in the same sweatshirt that I am in the other parts of the video. It's probably a little bit dirtier and marked up now. But I am going to cut now to my outro that I filmed yesterday and say goodbye to you. But those are the stats, so thanks so much. I hope it was informative. Thank you everybody for watching today's video and for having patience with me as I like maneuver through YouTube and content creation and all that stuff. I really appreciate you being here. It's pouring out today, so if the lighting was a little off, my apologies. I look forward to seeing you in a new video. Thanks again to Vendoo for sponsoring today's video. If you'd like to give Vendoo a try, be sure to click the link in my description. You'll save 25% off your first month of service. Thanks everybody, bye-bye.